Hello YouTube, LJ Draco here. Yes, so Sunday, this is the day before the 3D Blu-ray movie review comes up, so please keep your eyes out for that on Monday. I'm looking so forward to it. I look forward to all the 3D Blu-ray reviews. I've probably talked about these in separate reviews ages ago. The only reason I enjoy doing these is because I get to specifically talk about the 3D and what I like about it, because as we all know, 3D is a kind of dying format. It does suck, but sometimes, I mean, at some point 4Ks will be a dying format, Blu-rays will be completely completely die in general. But a lot of 3D titles are still coming out, so as long as they still come out, I've still got something to talk about. Well, that's how I see it anyway. Yeah, so this video is actually going to be dedicated to my friend Sasha, as we all know him as Sexy Monkey, or I Ain't Got Time to Bleed, his other channel. Yeah, I mean, this guy, I've known him for a while now, for at least a good few years, and his forte on his channel is custom sleeves. You know, he makes custom sleeves for Blu-rays. I know a lot of people out there probably go, oh, well, custom sleeves, they can make Blu-rays look like bootlegs, they can make a Blu-ray collection look horrible or messy. But the one thing that we've got to understand as collectors is, if it's not our collection, it doesn't matter what anyone else does. You could just grow up to some degree, I guess. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have OCD. Yeah, if I see someone that has like one of those criterions, well, I used to be, I will say, someone would have like a criterion next to a standard array. That would piss me off, but I wouldn't contact him and go, your collection now looks horrible, change it so that I don't have to look at it. Because in the end, I'll have my collection the way I want it, you'll have the collection the way you want it. Just grow up. And I know Sasha does get quite a lot of crap for his custom sleeves, but I also know he gets a lot of good comments for it, and he deserves them. He has progressed so much over the years. I mean, I've got a dedication video coming up in, like, I'd say at least a couple of months, because I'm waiting to gather them all up properly. I'm going to get a binder. I've explained to him, and I think I've explained in the other video, that I'm planning to do like a portfolio on all the ones that he sent me, because the ones that he doesn't like, he usually just throws in the bin. Whereas, you know, I see the sleeves as some kind of form of art, because you'll never see another sleeve like that again. You know, they're not professionally made from a shop, so there's not hundreds of mass produced. This is something that he takes about 10-15 minutes and puts together. You know, I've got to give the guy credit. So this video is about a bunch of sleeves he sent me. Some official sleeves for Blu-rays I don't own, or that I may have owned without the disc. But it's also a bunch of custom sleeves that he doesn't want. And now that he knows the reason why I don't use his customs, he sent me quite a few to add to the collection I'm going to put in the folder at some point. So I'm looking forward to it. I'll show you the official ones first, and then I'll show you the customs. But I'll also show you, because he sent me two examples. Well, he sent me two sleeves of the exact same film, but he sent me two different examples of how he uses different things and how they change. So I'm looking forward to kind of showing you that as well, you know. Right, so the official sleeve he actually sent me first. Well, he sent me with a bunch of others, but he sent me it with this. Basically, I was using a custom sleeve for my Lethal Weapon collection, and unfortunately, my Lethal Weapon collection sleeve was kind of, in all words and terms, quite buggered, basically. I'm trying to find the other one that I was using, but I have no idea where that's gone. I thought I had it amongst the masses, unless I put it somewhere. Ah, I found it, right. So, I had to rebuy number one because my number one disc weren't working, and it came in this official Lethal Weapon 1 sleeve. And because I had the collection and I had to replace the disc, I used this for the collection because my custom was really blurry, really faded. I was just using plain paper. It looked disgusting. And I asked Sasha if he may have had a official collection one laying around, and he did. He actually had an official one laying around with its cardboard slip box, or I don't know. I'd say this is more like I'd say this is a slip case or a slip box more than a slip cover, because the slip cover is the one that goes down. This is the one that goes into the side. It's more hard, so slip box sounds a bit better, to be honest. But anyway, it's an official 5-disc collection set. So I can now put this all together and have the official complete Lethal Weapon collection, which makes me happy. Because I like having the official sleeves on my actual Blu-rays, and any customs that I said Sasha sends me is going into the folder. But I didn't want to just use the Lethal Weapon 1 sleeve just for the collection. So thanks to him, even though I don't really use these, when it comes to these nice hard ones, I do... Sounds kind of wrong. When it comes to collecting these like thicker cardboard box ones, I like to keep them. I've got my Godfather one somewhere, so I'm gonna keep that somewhere separate because it's still quite nice. But it's nice to have this. So I'll just show you quickly like the other official sleeves he sent me, and then we'll go into the custom work, which I'm looking forward to like so much, so much. Right, so. Right, there is actually one that I forgot, which I'm sorry, but I can't really get to it because I've got this whole setup in front of me. But it was a US Expendables extended director's cut version. Now I used that instead of the typical this one because it's black with red writing, which goes along with my UK Expendables 2. So that is, I mean, I'm grateful for that as well because he knows how much I love matching, and that matches perfectly. So this is just a spare for any reason at all. So these are ones that he actually sent me. This lovely shiny US casino, and he knows that I was promised by a shop that I was going to get a disc for this, and I've heard nothing. I've gone in there countless times and I've heard nothing about them finding it or anything. So I'm probably just going to have to buy it like separately. But I've got a nice sleeve for it to go in, and I do prefer this to the UK one with just the red dice on the front. I think this looks so much nicer, and I love, because my Serenity movie is like this edition. I love these shiny sleeves because they stand out. They're quite cool. Then he also sent me a US sleeve for Evil Dead 2, the 25th anniversary edition, which is nice. I only have the remake and Army of Darkness. I need to get the first 2 Evil Dead movies because I love the Evil Dead franchise. Sent me this Southpaw sleeve. Now, if you're wondering, oh, well, he's sending you sleeve for Blu-rays that you could just buy the Blu-rays and have the sleeves. Yes, but what I've said to Sasha was that he could help me out with something. I like to be the cheapest person possible. I love being the cheapest person when it comes to purchasing movies. So what I'll do is, if I can't find any of these kind of movies cheap in stores, I'll look online for just disc copies. And now, because Sasha only really uses custom sleeves, I said to him, okay, well then how about this? You send me all your unwanted officials, and then I can look for just disc copies, which are much cheaper, and I can just complete it. So yet again, he also sent me this lovely Creed 2 sleeve. Now, he also sent me a custom he made for this, and I really like the custom he made for that film as well. But it's nice to always have the official, in case, you know. Because, like, I'm not going to repeat it, but what I said about the A Most Violent Year, I got that right. I'm reading backwards, by the way. He sent me also the US Deadpool 2 sleeve. Now, see, this is the thing that I actually really happy about. Is I do like the Deadpool 2 official sleeves. I've still got my UK one. The good thing about this official one is Alice, as you guys may have seen her video, and if you haven't, please go and check out her channels. I know a lot of you are subscribed, and a lot of you do, but she's starting to do videos again, not just on her gaming channel, but she's starting to do movie-related videos and some mental health updates on her other channels. So all of her channel links will be in the description below. But she's got a Deadpool 2 steelbook, which she absolutely loves. So I'm pretty sure that whether or not if I use this one or if I keep my UK one, I know for a fact that she might actually want to put the discs in this and just have the Deadpool 2 that she's got as a display piece. So this actually comes in handy, so thank you, Sasha. And a film that I've wanted to see for a while, so I'm looking forward to finding a cheap disc copy, American Sniper. I know most of these films are probably cheap enough to just buy as a complete set anyway, but like I said, it saves me a little bit of money, and if Sasha was just going to throw these sleeves out, these official ones, I might as well save myself some money too by just, filling the sleeves. It's cheaper. So now on to some custom work. This is the first one I'm going to talk about. I recently purchased from a store Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles Season 1. And when I got home, there was 5 discs all bundled into a 3-disc case, and I've never watched these. I've never had the set, so I didn't know. And when I got home, I realized that the season in the case was actually a 5-disc set of Season 2. Season 1 is actually a 3-disc set, which made sense that someone had put Season 2 into the 3-disc case and sold it. So I asked Sasha if he had an official one of these, because I know he owns these series. He said no, that was ages ago, so he probably would have thrown them away. But he said he did have a custom. And lo and behold, he did. He had this Season 2. So I'll take this out. To be honest, I paid a not bad price for this series. I mean, okay, even though it's unfortunately Season 2, I actually paid $2.99. Okay, I know it's not exactly like clear, but you can see it saying. You see, but this custom is actually really beautiful. The pictures are nice and clear. The wording is all clear, and as you guys know, as I said, I don't really like using customs for for Blu-rays specifically. I'd rather have the officials. But when they look this good, I don't mind. When they look like 100% perfect official, like if I'd seen this in a shop, I wouldn't have known that that's a custom. So that's how good he's actually gotten as well. Because I was in the appreciation video, you'll see like when I first met him, the customs that he was doing, because I showed him a different way to do customs and stuff. But like I said, I'll that's a whole nother video. This is just a mini appreciation, a showing of the sleeves that I've been sent. So Sarah Connor Chronicles Season 2 sleeve. So yay, it's another set, complete edition, along with the Lethal Weapon. Man, I'm taking too long. I'm sorry, I'm dribbling, but I know this guy likes it when I talk about the stuff he sends me, and I appreciate talking about it because the guy does so much, and he's helped me out with quite a few things. Plus, a lot of bad stuff went down, and even though he's got a lot of his own crap going on, and man, I really appreciate it, but he'd drop a lot of stuff and he'd talk to me and you'd be there, so I appreciate it. I really do. Alright, so here's some other customs now. The 3 that I got this morning, I'll show last. I'll show the ones that I got the other day. Oh, just also a quick note. He also sent me these DVDs of a show called The Pillars of Earth. He saw my video where I talked about how much I really love Kingdom of Heaven, and he was saying that him and his mum really love this show, The Pillars of Earth. They think it's a good series. He wants me to watch it. They're here. I'll watch it. Not a problem. I like Kingdom of Heaven. I was a bit upset that it was like 3 hours and so, but when I actually got through the whole film, I fell in love with it. Right, so he sent me this custom for Glenn Ross. Never seen the film, but I look forward to checking it out. This is another one of those really, really good customs that you don't, that I wouldn't have known. This Green Book one, it looks really nice. I really love the colours and the tone of that sleeve. It's especially like the spine, because okay, my light's on, so it's very glossy, but it stands out like such a nice colour. But as you can tell, like this is on like a photo paper, and this is on a matte card paper. So he uses he used to use the matte card, but he's turned into this new gloss, which looks fantastic. Which I'll show you the difference between an older gloss that he was using to the new one. So he sent me this custom for Bridesmaid, which I love the whole the tiny wedding cake topper bodies with the big heads. It's pretty funny. I like it. Also sent me. Do you know what? Even though I know I won't use this for a Blu-ray itself, this still has to be one of my favourite ones that he's ever printed. I absolutely love this Hellboy 2. I just love this image. I think this image is absolutely beautiful. And yeah, but it's a Hellboy 2 the Golden Army sleeve. Got this really nice, this is actually on a matte card, but this also looks extremely official. So like I said, if it was in a Blu-ray case, I wouldn't be able to tell. But it's this really nice Fight Club one. It just looks amazing. Like, Alice owns Fight Club, and if I was to put this sleeve next to that, I wouldn't be able to tell. Also sent me this LA Confidential one, which looks quite nice. Looks like an old, I'd say like an old magazine, old newspaper kind of. I like the green in this. Now this sleeve is actually one that wasn't one sent recently. This was sent ages ago with a Blu-ray he sent me. The reason I've now got this separate is because I recently bought a box set. Well, you're gonna know what box set is when I show the sleeve. I recently bought a complete Superman box set, which comes with 1-2 returns. And he'd already sent me a special edition of the first film, which is my preferred watched one anyway. But I thought it was cheaper just to get the whole set, because you get the others instead of buying them individually or whatever else. But he sent me this lovely custom of the first Superman sleeve. And now the good thing I'm happy about this, which he'll know that I'm happy about, is now this can go into the folder with the rest of the beautiful sleeves that he's made. So, yes. So that's all those customs. And then there's 3 here. So I'll show this one first. This is a Beowulf 3D custom sleeve that he did on that matte card. And it looks really nice. I like the different colours of the clouds and stuff behind him. The nice reddish detailing in here in like what I could make out as embers. Yeah, it's really well done. And then these 2 are by far the best customs he's done. The one is not so much. Not before he thinks, oh, what does he mean? He'll know exactly what I mean when I talk about it. So give me a chance, Sasha. I'm not insulting your work. So he used to use a different type of photo paper, which is this one. So as you can see, it's a bit light and it's quite like it's got like a blue tint to it. Really nice clear images here, really nice clear text here. But then, because of the blue, what it does is when it comes to blue, it does start making certain words a bit fuzzy and blurry and stuff like that. So it's a really good custom until it gets to about here, where this bit blurs. Now that's not a problem, because the great genius and artist that Sasha is, he decided to completely revamp that sleeve and do it on his new one. So, I'll just show you the fronts first, just so you can see what I mean. So this is the first one on the other paper. This is the newer paper that he's using. And this looks absolutely incredible. Even the spine looks so much nicer, so much better. Just much clearer. And then on the back, different images, but much clearer writing also. Even here, it may look blurry because, like I said, the front-facing camera doesn't like zoom in and stuff. But this is actually much clearer. You can read every single word for word. Same goes for all this. So when you compare this T2 sleeve to this one, I mean, you can just tell there the difference. And so for his older work to his newer work, that's what I was saying about that one's not as good, because this is what I would call shop official. If this was released, like I said about other ones, but this one here, this is probably the most authentic official that he could have made from putting bits and pieces together. And like I said, you're never going to find these in shops because these are not mass produced. This is just him knocking things together to making one beautiful piece of art. And this time it came with 100% clear, beautiful imagery for this sleeve. And if I'm ever to get T2 3D, I'm going to have a hard time because, as you guys know, as I said, I like having the official sleeves. But I'm so badly struggling whether or not I actually want to use this, because this is beautiful compared to the official. I'll probably still use the official because this, I think, when I do his progression from when I first met him to his sleeves now, this will probably be the best like now work he's done, and it'll definitely go behind the original one that he did. Just so when you turn the page of the book, you can see that he went from this nice-ish but very bluish kind of tint to this perfect shot, really official release one. So yeah, I mean that's all the sleeves that he sent me, and like I said, and like he knows, I am 100% grateful for all of these. I really appreciate it, and now that he knows that I really also appreciate the time and effort that he puts into to making these and sending them to me, and all this, and also sending me all of his unwanted official sleeves. Yeah, I'm really grateful. I 100% appreciate everything, and I know the man's going through a lot. I know he's got a lot of things. I'm not going to get into what he's going through because that's none of my business to talk about, but the man knows that my best wishes are with him and his family, and I really hope that he gets the time and the peace to do what he needs to do for himself, and we'll all be here waiting for him from awesome videos that he's going to make. Now this video is about 27 minutes long, so I'm going to end it now. But like I said, please go and check out Sasha's channel as well. Both his channel links will be in the description below. Plus also check out my partner Alice's channels. They're all fantastic. Now she's getting back into doing different videos, and her gaming videos, she puts hours upon hours into taking time to making these really cool builds on Sims and stuff, and she does other gameplays sometimes as well. She puts a lot of effort and time into making a lot of the videos that she does. So please go and just show us some love. I know I said a lot of you have already, but to those who haven't, we'd really appreciate it. Right, so I'm going to end the video here. Anyway, that is the end of this video. If you've enjoyed this video and previous videos, don't forget to strike the like for future videos. And if you're new to my channel and instantly cover my videos, click the subscribe button down below. I surely appreciate it. Anyway, take care, you wonderful, wonderful people, and I shall see you next time. Bye-bye! Grinch that stole Christmas, and I'm sorry. Oh, it's gonna be an outtake. Alright.